Welcome back. We're going to be learning two major forms in this lesson, and they both end with ke or keyu. And the first one we're going to be learning about is take an action verb stem. For example, any action, so 하다, to do, 먹다, to eat, 가다, to go. That would be an action verb. So you take its stem. So 가다 would just be 가. 하다 would be 하. And then if it ends in a consonant, you'll attach 을. So 먹다 ends in a consonant, you'll attach 을. So you'll get 먹을. Or if it ends with a vowel, you'll attach a lir. 가다 ends with a vowel, so you attach lir and you get 갈. Note that if the stem also ends with a lir already, for example, the verb 살다, to live, the stem is 살. You don't have to do anything else. Then, after you've done this, you attach ke or ke유 if you're speaking more politely. Now, due to sound change rules, specifically because of this letter, this will be pronounced as 게, so a double consonant. This form is used with action verbs, I said, but it's only used with an action verb that's done by the speaker. So you're not going to say something like 피곤하다 with this form. 피곤하다 means to be tired. It's not an action. You also can't use it with a verb that's not done by the speaker, simply an action that happens. This form is used by the speaker to say, I will do the action verb. It is not used to say you or he or she or they. It has to be I. This form is only used as a statement, period. Or maybe you're saying it loud. It is not used though as a question. Remember, it means I will. So I will? It doesn't make any sense. So this form is used mainly in the following situations. First, this form can be used to say that you, the speaker, I, am going to do something for someone else, like a favor. For example, if I say 할게요 with 하다, to do, what I'm saying is I will do it, I'll do it, in that sort of nuance. Okay, I'll do it. You're telling someone you're doing something for someone else. Who wants to eat this last slice of pizza? 제가 먹을게요. I will eat it. Not just I'll eat it, 제가 먹을 거예요. But if you just said the future tense, you don't have that intonation of doing something for someone else. So this is in English. You can say, I will eat it. Or you can say, I'll eat it. Like, yeah, it's no problem. I'll eat it. Sure. Who can help me? I'll help you. Versus, I will help you. The second one is the regular future tense. 도와주다, to help. 제가 도와줄 거예요. Oh, I'm going to help you. It's correct, but it doesn't have that nuance. 제가 도와줄게요. I'll help you. But there's another one. This form actually is not doing a favor for someone. That is simply the common usage of this form. The literal meaning of this form is when the speaker promises or decides to do something. I decided that I will, or I promised that I will. That's what this form literally means. But its usage tends to be, through this literal meaning, used as a way to do a favor for someone, or to say that you'll take care of something. So, I decided that I will, or I promise that I will. Here's the nuance or the feeling that this form gives. Don't worry because I'm going to do something. However, doesn't always have to be. Another nuance that this form can give is if someone says something, and if you reply with this form, literally you're saying, I have decided that I will do something. So let's say they ask you a question. Well, what will you do? I have decided that I will do something. This could be like, don't worry, I'll do something. But it could also just be in response to what you said, I will go there. I will do it. I will see. And there are many ways you can translate this form into English. Ultimately, the form is just to show something that you have decided. Now let's do some example sentences. 제가 살게요. I 살게요. Hey, don't worry, I'll buy it. You know, I've decided I'm gonna buy it. 제가 살게요. 조심할게요. 조심할게요. In response to what you said, I will be safe. I've decided I'm going to be safe. So don't worry, I'm going to be safe. I'll be safe. 조심할게요. I'll be safe. 먼저 갈게요. I'm just going to be leaving. I'm just going to go first. 먼저 갈게요. 사진을 찍어줄게요. 찍어주다 is to take a picture for someone. 찍어줄게요. Hey, I decided I'm going to take your picture. I'll take it for you. 사진을 찍어줄게요. So I'll take a picture for you. I 한국어를 Korean 가르치다, to teach. 제가 한국어를 가르쳐 드릴게요. So I will teach you. 드리다 is just the humble version of 주다. For you, I'm going to teach Korean for you. 제가 한국어를 가르쳐 드릴게요. So I'll teach you Korean. Our second form looks a lot like our first form, but is different. You take an action verb stem, and then you attach 게 or 게요, and you're done. For example, the verb 하다, 하게 or 하게요, 주다, 주게요. This form is used when you're asking someone for more information about something that they've told you. So they might tell you something, blah, 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 and then you would ask using this form for more information about it. This form's literal meaning is to ask someone their intentions. If you're familiar with the 려고 form, this form has a similar usage as that one, intending to. And it's usually used when you're asking someone what their intentions are because you want more information about what they said. So you've just said this. Are you planning on doing this? Are you going to do this? Or will you do this? You're asking their intentions. And often this form gets used with honorific speech. Now, it doesn't have to be, but it tends to more often get used with honorific speech. So instead of 하게요, you'll more often hear 하시게요 from 하시다, the honorific version of 하다. 뭐 하시게요? You can think of it as 뭐 해요? What are you planning on doing? So, what are you doing? Or what are you going to do? 뭐 하시게요? So, what are you going to do? 주무시다 is the honorific version of 자다, to sleep. 지금 주무시게요? So, are you planning on going to bed now? Are you planning to sleep now? 지금 주무시게요? Are you going to sleep now? 공부는 your studies. 언제, when, 언제 하게? 공부는 언제 하게? So, when are you planning on doing your studies? 공부는 언제 하게? So, when are you going to study? There is one more way that this form is used in the same conjugation. This form can also be used as a statement, which is a playful and casual, not formal, casual way of asking someone to take a guess. 누구게? 누구게? Guess who? 누구? Who? You just see K. Why do you just see K? That's because the verb here would be 이다, to be. But 이 and 이다 often goes away when it's followed by a vowel. In this case, 구 ends in a vowel. 누구게? Guess who? 뭐 샀게? This is a past tense verb stem. 뭐 샀게? Hey, guess what I bought? 뭐 샀게? Guess what I bought? So this form is also used playfully and casually to ask someone to take a guess. 하게체 is an archaic speech level. But if you ever watch historical dramas in Korean known as 사극, you'll hear old-style Korean. This 게요 ending, or specifically this 게 ending, used to be a casual command form. So you're telling someone do something, but in kind of a friendly, casual way. The way it works is you take an action verb stem and you attach 게. You also might see 게나, which is even more friendly sounding. So if you have the verb 하다, 하게, means do it. 가다, 가게, go. That's it. There's one more thing I want to mention. 그러게요 is just 그러게요. This means, yes, I agree in response to what you said. Like, yeah, I agree. But this form is just this form. It's just its own thing. All right, that is all of the lesson I had for you today. Thank you again for coming, and I will see you again next time. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.